The storage underneath. I also probably recreate this area to make it a slide out bed, you know, double bed system, and put a couple drawers in there. But this should be a perfect amount of space under here to put all of my surfboards and stuff as well. Here that I want to take out this whole bench seat area and rebuild it into more of a bed and storage system for my surfboards and clothes. Mattress tops out there out. I'm gonna start disassembling just all this wood right here. I'm gonna take apart this box down here as well so I can get as much depth as possible. "90 degrees at least here. Quite a bit of humidity. Torn out just about this entire side right here, as you can see from out there. And it already looks pretty big in here without that big old bench here. I took off this rail right here as well because I want to be able to make the bed possibly fold up and then slide out kind of situation, and or just flip out. And with this in the way, I felt like when you went to flip it, it was going to hit right here or something. So just a lot more space. And it continues. That whole box right here is completely out. All kinds of room for activities in here. I will be rebuilding this area into a pretty tall cabinet, almost as tall as this one pretty much. I picked up the wood yesterday, as you can see out there. I've got my design marked on the floor, as you can see. 24-inch gap between these cabinets for a good amount of walking space, and or if I ever need to like haul anything. Kind of erect this right here and then cut another 20-inch piece over here so that I can then put a top on it, and that'll be my coffin for my surfboards to go in all the way through here. On top of that, I'm going to run a couple of vertical supports across this way. That'll be a good area to set the next piece on for the bed, and also my drawers will be inside of there. So for instance, I can be up here, pull out a drawer, have a bunch of cooking utensils or whatnot in it, and I'm gonna hopefully have a couple drawers here for all kinds of clothes and whatnot. So it's literally starting right now. I have a couple of the upright supports in right here, and I've used little L brackets all along the sides here. And this one, as you can see, there's a pretty big gap along here because I'm trying to keep it straight up and down and not push it hard against it, because I want to keep this whole box square, which will help keep everything above it square. But so far, this is pretty much the coffin that my surfboard bag will fit in. Got this little guy built. All kinds of brackets on there, like I was saying. Made sure it's square. Now I got the lines marked out for where my drawers are gonna go. About to cut that 6 inches tall and lay another piece of half inch on the top. Keep working my way up. 3 massive slots for drawers. I put some little corner things in there, little L brackets, so that they're nice and sturdy. So I'm gonna have to lay this piece out here, all across the top here, and it'll stop there. And then my next piece of wood will go right here and higher up, so that the mattress will sit in this compartment here between this piece I'm about to lay on and the full countertop. Another thing I'm doing while I have this open space still, before I put the top on, is installing the drawer guides. A lot easier to get into it right here before I put the top on and have to reach your arm all the way back down here like this. So yeah, starting to put these 3 drawer guides in. My mate's dad actually had them, so that's saving me probably easily 40 bucks, which is nice. They also had a level and a couple different things that I was able to use during the build, so nice to have friends around the world. Here's a mattress I got made. As you can see, it's going to fit perfectly in here. Once I put the countertop on, got a little bit of room for the countertop to go over. And then all the drawers are in. So my stoves, I still have to put some catches in here so that the drawer doesn't fly out when I'm driving. I've got the countertop kind of in the place that I want it to be. I've got it cut because it's going to be flipping right here and I don't want it to hit this, so I cut that off. And then I also put some catches on the drawers so they won't fly out. I also made some storage, mechanical storage down here. The little cubbies so that I can make the most out of this room I've got. These are my stoves. They run off of butane. They sell them everywhere here in Australia. So my buddy helped me wire up, so I cut a hole in here so I can put my inverter remote switch right here, which is perfect. I put this little shelf here so that when I'm charging something I can set it in here or whatever. I put some double-sided sticky tape. Here's my little indoor-outdoor thermometer. Hung a couple of hooks here for a cool little concept I'll show you guys a bit later. Alright, so it's been a couple of weeks. It took me a while to get this bed and countertop figured out, but I think I've got it done. I'm out here camped on a pretty cool beach. I'll show you in a second, and I want to show you how it works. So first off, the countertop hinges up off of a couple hinges I put in there. There's a latch over here. You latch it. And this is your foam mattress. So what I had built underneath here is a nice aluminum frame that slides out on some 125 kilo drawer guides. That's about 275 pounds. This thing slides out all the way, locks in. Match that a little bit. Whole thing just flips, and boom. You got a pretty good sized bed. I did it this way because I wanted to keep the bed out of the way, not letting it get dirty or sand or food or anything on it when I'm cooking. Have enough aisleway to walk through, or put some wood if I have a good job or something. And yeah, that's my bed idea.